Robyn!
Hey, Curry.
What's going on?
You know, just living this best life.
Did you get dolled up for me?
Obviously.
Have you been putting makeup on every day?
Absolutely not. This is probably the second time I put on makeup. All quarantine.
Do you have to Zoom call and stuff with other teachers?
Yeah, but I'm barefaced. I don't care about their opinions.
That's true. I mean, at this point, like, they need to know the real you.
Literally.
How have you been?
Good. You know, just trying to do this whole distance learning thing, and it's very difficult because you've only got, like, maybe 60% of participation from your kids, but...
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you do if they don't participate? Are you just like, hello?
I mean, I've emailed parents,
Yeah.
and I tried to email them, but if you don't get a response back, there's really not much you can do.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're like, hello? Because, I mean, it's not like you know them, so you can't, like, show up at their house, which you did go to people's houses.
I did. We dropped off senior care packages for all of our graduating seniors, and I'm gonna cry.
That was so sweet.
Most of them were still asleep. They rolled up and they were like, Miss McLaughlin, why are you at my house?
How did you get their addresses?
It's on Power School, which is like our gradebook platform, and it provides like phone numbers and email addresses and all that fun stuff.
Good to know.
Yeah, you probably had it, but none of your teachers want to go to your house, huh?
Nobody came to my house. Also, I haven't gotten a single piece of mail this entire time. Everybody's like, my family sent me Oreos. My family sent me letters. My family sent me nothing.
Neither is mine.
Rude.
My mom's just in Greensboro, though. It's 20 minutes down the road.
Yeah,
she don't care.
She could drop it off at your door.
She comes into Rainsville twice a week for work and doesn't even come see me, that fool.
That's rude. She could at least see you from your porch. You have a porch?
I do. I have a little baby balcony off my apartment.
Do you wave at people?
Only if they're trying to find my place, and mostly it's just DoorDash drivers.
Do you have DoorDash there?
Yeah, you only have about maybe 6 restaurants.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but do I order every night? 100%.
In Hillsboro, every time I go, I don't even need the service. I just like to punch in like Uber and Lyft and, you know, whatever. I can't think of anything, of course, but like just to see if that even exists in Hillsboro. And,
yeah.
And Uber, the last time I was there, I looked and Uber finally did say it would come to my house and it would be like $26 to go to Chapel Hill. I was like, that's 5 minutes down the road. I didn't do it.
Well, I'm proud of you because that would be a waste.
Yeah, I really just wanted to see if it would take me to McDonald's to get a gravy biscuit while my dad was at work.
And a Diet Coke, obviously.
And it wouldn't go there. So, anyway.
Bless
Back to you. So what do you do, like, on your class? Are you teaching classes on Zoom?
No, I asked all of my classes if they would want to do, like, a Zoom meeting, and they were all like, no, please don't.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, let's just post the assignments, turn them in every week.
Okay, so it's just basically, like, paperwork stuff?
Like, in history, because I teach American History 1, which is, like Aztecs, Incans, and Mayans, all the way up past the Civil War. So they just take notes and do some questions in the textbook. Theater is the hardest, though, because...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How do you teach theater via online? So I came up with this, and I stole it off a teacher online.
That's good.
You know, a little project choice board, so they get to pick an activity to do every week. That's really all you can do.
What are some of the activities?
Like, one kid told me that he's doing the sound design challenge, and basically he is picking 8 key points in his life, and then he has to explain what those points are and then attach songs to them.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
You're a good teacher, huh?
I try sometimes, but they get on my nerves.
Do you like history?
Yeah. I was a history minor.
You were?
Yeah.
I never could figure out what to minor in. I could barely get through the major.
Oh, me too, but here we are.
Here you are, educated and teaching. I'm sorry, I kept looking at myself in the mirror. I thought I had a booger, but I don't.
I'd let you know, obviously.
You know, I can't remember. One of the very first ones I did, I had a dry skin, like, right here. And I just should have gotten it the first second and been like, I'm sorry, I needed to get that. But instead, the whole video, I'm like, hello? So great.
And they didn't even warn you about it?
Nobody said anything.
Fake news friends right there.
I don't have any real friends.
Just
except
me.
for you.
Obviously.
What have you been doing with your time outside of teaching?
Catching up on all my shows.
Okay.
You know, walking my dog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, playing Animal Crossings on the Switch. That's the best.
Does Animal Crossing only exist on the Switch?
Well, it initially started on the GameCube back when we were, like, knee-high to a grasshopper, and it's just, like, slowly progressed.
Had a GameCube. Cool. Yeah, wow. I thought it was a Facebook thing. But, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know nothing about games.
Yeah. Well, they had, like, that app on the phone, like, a couple years ago. And they had it on the Nintendo DS, but now it's finally on the Switch.
What's your island like?
Full of garbage. I mean, like, I just get so frustrated. I'm just going to throw it away, obviously, but...
Robyn, I really miss you.
I miss you too.
Okay. Well, what else should we talk about? No, I'm just kidding. I have better questions.
I can't wait.
So what, have you had trouble, like, like some students at this point, like, I talked with my friend Vahid about this the other day too. It's like, when stuff first started to switch over, I feel like it's not like an exciting thing, but there's like more of an energy behind it because it's all new and fresh and sort of like, how are we doing this? But as stuff has started to get further and further away from like, and you're being at home for longer periods of time, do you find that your students are like less engaged?
Oh, 100%. Like, I'd say, because March 13th was our last day of school.
And that's a long time ago now.
Right. And I told my kid, I said, just how the news is going right now, I'm going to send out Google Classroom codes. I don't think we'll have to use it, but just in case, please sign up for Google Classroom. And then I never saw them again.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to have a vocab quiz on Monday for my history class.
Do they have it later?
No, they got out of it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Are you a nice teacher or are you a mean teacher?
It depends on the day. I know I'm real sassy. The kids love that.
Well, yeah, you're still yourself.
100%. Duh.
I bet you'd be the best teacher. Should I pull a Billy Madison and go back through school so I can have you?
100%.
I used to love that movie, especially the teacher that put the paste all over her face.
You don't still love it? Oh, you'd hate Adam Sandler, don't you?
No, I didn't say that, but I mean, like, I grew up.
Oh, well, who am I then? A child.
I'm just kidding. What's the best show that you've watched at home and what's the worst?
I watched Harlots. That was pretty good.
Okay.
It's on Hulu. It's a little period piece about, obviously, harlots. I don't know about the worst show, but the worst movie I watched is that freaking movie with, what's her name? Melissa McCarthy and old June from Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, The Kitchen.
Yeah.
Adrian loved that movie. I hated it.
Of course he did.
And, yeah, I really couldn't get into it. But I love Melissa McCarthy. It's usually not good, but I still like it. Like, everything she's in, I love her.
I love her too, but that movie, how did it even make it?
Why did you watch that?
I said, it's on. Might as well. Gotta take a break from a show. Let me watch a movie.
Has stuff started to reopen there?
We're in phase 1. Okay. So that basically means you're still quarantined, but other businesses can start opening. And in Reidsville, and it's a small town, everything was pretty much open already.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, I've been
closed.
hearing that a lot from people that, like, you know, a lot of places are still kind of just, like, doing their thing.
Right.
But have you been going places, or have you been trying to stay home?
I mean, I've been to Walmart a couple times. I went to Lowe's Hardware to get some new plants, which I have since killed, but it's fine.
I killed my chia pet. I scrubbed her clean.
Betty White?
Yeah, I scrubbed her clean yesterday. I'm going to start over.
How do you kill a chia pet?
You know, I don't know what happened. Alana said it was the heat, she thinks, and I think that is a good excuse for me. But it just, like, I don't know. One day she was full of blooms, and the next day half of her head was sagging. What is that?
I thought I'd muted my Apple Watch. I am so sorry.
Robyn, this is a professional interview. Who texted you?
Malia, to tell us that our old college roommate that we hated is now pregnant. So
can I include that in the video?
Yeah, I guess so. She put it on Facebook. The old college roommate put it on Facebook, so I guess it's fine. Who knows?
Robyn, what do you think you've learned about yourself through this quarantine?
Can you hear that?
No.
Oh, thank God. My air just kicked on, so I was like...
It's fine. We need to be
I just got yelled at. That I like being at home. Like, I hate this whole distance learning thing, but I'd rather be on my couch.
That's not a lesson. You've always ditched us to sit at your house. That's not a new thing that you've learned. You are so rude. I'm not including that in the video. I'm going to edit that out. You're just going to be bleeped for like a solid 30 seconds. Okay, finally, what are you most looking forward to doing once this is all over?
Seeing my students again.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never see my seniors again.
Well, never say never.
I mean, we're still having a little graduation ceremony, social distance and all that, but...
It'll never be the same.
Right, and my juniors will be rising seniors next year, and that's the class that I started with.
Yeah.
So we've been together those 4 years, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them again for sure.
That's crazy. What was your show going to be in the spring?
I didn't plan one. Whoops.
Well, it worked out. It wouldn't have happened.
Thank God.
Robyn, I love you so much.
I love you too.
You bring me so much joy.
Well, I'm glad.
I have tears in my eyes. You said you were going to make me cry, and it worked.
Praise, my witch powers are working.
Don't you wish? Never mind. That's another conversation. Robyn, I love you. Please stay safe. Take care of yourself. And
Will do. You do too. Loving this beard that's happening.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'll put your name in the checkbox of yeses. I only have about 3 no's so far. One of them is me, the biggest one. I think I'm going to shave it. I'm kind of over it.
Well,
I say that every day, though,
you.
so who knows? I'm going to come out of quarantine. It's going to be this big. I'm going to look like Tim Allen right before they aged him in the Santa Claus, and he was just like...
Love that. Because, you know, he's my favorite person.
Go away. Okay. Robyn, I love you. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Have a good day.
Thank you, too. I'll talk to you soon.